Hi, my name is Peter Sudarso. I play Preston, the Blue Ninja Steel Ranger, and Marvin, the Red Hyperforce Ranger. And I want to see you at the hashtag show's Angel Grove prom at Power Morphicon.
Go Power Rangers, you will set things right. Go Power Rangers, you will fight with all your might. Power Rangers Hyperforce.
That's right now.
Going live. Should be going live right about soon. Right now. Hey, come on. It's a little slow.
A little bit.
But I think they can hear us. Come on. There we go.
All right.
There we are. Sorry about that. Hey guys, welcome to Power Rangers, the Ranger wrap-up for Power Rangers Hyperforce.
Yeah.
What's going on, Daniel?
Well, I don't know. I'm just amped to talk about Hyperforce right
Yeah,
now.
man.
This episode, I don't know if I was crazy about it, but I want to talk about it still.
Yeah. Man,
So,
this was actually my first time on the show. I've never...
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So is this your first time watching Hyperforce still?
It was my first time watching Hyperforce.
I'm sorry.
I didn't...
This wasn't the best one.
This wasn't the best one?
No.
I didn't binge watch it like I did over the weekend for Kamen Rider.
So you did not.
No, because dude, imagine binge watching 18 episodes of Hyperforce.
Yeah, there's no reason to do that.
That's like what,
That's
3 hours each?
Nope.
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
Nope, I would not. I watch actually one of our fans has a kind of a wrap up show he does. His name is online. It's like Venjix or something like that.
Okay.
And
you need to send me the link to that.
I will. When I need to catch up, I just
Yeah,
watch
you need
his
to send
things
me.
and it's like boom boom. He's only on episode 12 though. He took some time off. So yeah, I haven't watched it.
I mean,
I haven't watched his
totally
stuff.
fine.
But
It'll give me time to catch up, so it'll be perfect.
there's a formula to it, though,
It'll be
man.
perfect.
There's a formula to it. If you need to, like, cram,
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you guys a formula. If you need to cram for this, all you do, you simply watch the first 30 minutes of it, so it gives you kind of like a breakdown, just like it does for old school Power Rangers.
Okay,
Gives you
first
a
30
breakdown
minutes.
of what's going on, and then after that, you skip to, or it's somewhere in the middle, and you're gonna catch up on what's the present danger and kind of get some exposition on what's going to probably be happening soon. And then after that, you watch the last, let's say, 35 minutes, and you'll be able to see the fight and some level of resolution.
Okay, so it's about an hour and a half and some change.
Instead of watching, full on 2 hours,
Yeah.
2.5 hours.
I mean, that'll work.
Yeah.
But first off, let's handle some housekeeping stuff. Which one do you want to talk about first?
You know what? T-shirts. Everyone likes
T-shirts,
T-shirts.
look
You
at
can get
that.
T-shirts, cool T-shirts like this,
Boom, look
like
at
that
that.
one that's right up there.
There.
You can always make sure you guys get T-shirts at tpublic.com/that
tpublic.com.
hashtag show store.
They're actually going to be having a sale soon.
Yeah, it's supposed to be 14 bucks, right?
$14.
It happens this weekend.
I think this weekend. It's only for like a week. So if you guys are interested in getting shirts from TeePublic, it's going to be awesome.
Yo, honestly, no joke. Now's the time to do it because con season's starting to roll around. Everyone's gonna want to be cool. You want to have a shirt that people want to approach you with.
I want
guys,
the shirt.
yeah,
I want that shirt.
Honestly, guys, it's a great icebreaker. If you want to talk to a girl and you don't know how to say anything, make sure you're wearing a cool shirt.
How often does that work for you?
Oh my God, it works all the time for me.
dude.
All the time for me.
All
At
the
cons,
time.
all the time at cons.
Yeah.
One thing that does work for me. We'll talk about it after.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
You know what? We'll talk about it maybe after we finish talking about this.
Okay.
We'll talk about it.
Also, we got
That's my
that
advice.
boss bar. That boss bar is still going. Larry Newbill is in the lead, but it doesn't end until someone beats Larry. Because
right.
Larry already has a Power Morphicon
Yeah,
ticket.
yeah,
So,
so,
you know, if you guys want to beat Larry and get a weekend pass to Power Morphicon and get your hands on the exclusive Lord Dracon figure made by Bandai, then you should probably beat Larry.
Yeah, it's not hard, man. It's not hard.
And the way to do that is with our super chat button. What's the super chat button, Daniel?
Super chat. Well, hello to everyone that's in the chat right now. You guys see the chat is kind of moving. I see Jalen talking about how you got the Dino Thunder
Yeah,
Blue
Jalen,
Ranger,
Blackwing.
Blue Ranger today, which is dope. But along with that, everything that you're seeing on there in the chat, sometimes it goes pretty fast. When we really start talking about things, it goes too fast. So Super Chat helps you to slow down or at least highlight you.
Yes.
You go ahead and use that Super Chat, and what you type is highlighted. Now we pay attention to it, and we're talking to you. So that's a great thing about Super Chat.
It helps support the show.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Every cent that you put in towards it helps keep the lights on. Helps to make sure that we have
Let's give an
jobs.
example. If you guys don't notice, like, if you were to watch the show maybe a few months ago, watch any of the Ranger wrap-up shows and then watch it now, you could tell there's a little bit of a difference. It's,
Well, let's be honest. There's a whole lot more quality. There's lights. We have our for our background and everything like that. Now we're shooting in full on HD. So
1080p.
Yeah, exactly. Versus what we had before.
Initially,
So,
we were in HD before, but it was 720.
Yeah.
Who does 720?
No. What's the point?
And
What's the point?
eventually, you're gonna get us in 4K. And
Yes,
that's
that's
be
right.
Awesome.
So we're working to push up and do a whole lot more. So that's how we do it. So help us out, guys.
Yeah. Also, we also got the THS Hashtaggers page. Now, the THS Hashtaggers page is a Facebook community page where you guys could talk to us and share things that you find interesting with us, with the rest of the hashtaggers in the group. Or you guys can coordinate on like booking hotels for Power Morphicon, WonderCon, any convention really, and you guys could just share like your fan art, everything, and anything you find interesting. And I mean, me personally, I know a lot of you guys are trying to add me on Facebook right now. I try to keep it my Facebook very personal, so that if you do want to get in contact with us, this is probably the best place to do it.
Definitely.
You know, just tag us in it or something, rather than having trying to add us, because there's a good chance I'm not gonna.
Yeah, honestly, he's being nice about it, but
Yeah.
honestly, I'm not going to add you on Facebook.
Yeah,
If I don't know, it's just like me in the Uber pool. Don't sit there, don't look at me, and don't talk to me because I don't know you.
I've never tried Uber.
Oh my God, Uber pool! It's a great thing. It's cheaper. You know,
It's
you
just-
get in
it's
there. It's
just
just
a
like
little
Lyft pool too.
Yeah.
It's like the same thing where you get in and you go. But the thing is, there are other people besides you in the Uber. You know, and the thing is, you're just like, yeah. There are weird people that are like, oh hey, so no. I've done it too. Or somebody's like, hey, no,
Not doing.
and I'll just sit there
like,
just like that.
Hey, I'm gonna
No. And they will, and I'll turn up my headphones because I put in my headphones and I'll turn it up so they can hear it. And I'll just sit there
And it's
straight forward.
just no good. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I never tried it before. I'm sure that if I do try it, it will be fine. But I don't know. I've never tried it. So.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm very social, but sometimes I can be very mean. So that's it. That's all.
What are you talking about? You're super nice.
I
guy.
know, right?
You're like
Follow me
one
on
of them-
Instagram though. I
Yeah.
will follow you back, and
He
I'll
has
DM you guys.
hilarious, like your thing right now that you've been doing.
Oh, yeah,
is
my thing right
polls.
now. Yeah,
Your polls
yeah.
are hilarious
Yes,
to the point
yes.
where I don't want to answer it because I don't want you to know what I'm actually
It
thinking.
doesn't matter. I'm not gonna be like, oh my God, how
He's
dare
like,
you?
you know
No.
what?
No, I'm going for it.
Yeah.
My polls are gonna be the adult stuff, and my posts are still gonna be
Exactly.
very nice and cool.
We got some news. We got a little bit of news. We already knew this before because of all the Power Rangers. We learned this from all you guys sharing with us on THS Hashtaggers. But
Oh, poor Chris.
What happened?
Look at the.
Huh?
Poor,
I'm
poor
so sorry.
Christina's face
We'll
is getting
fix. We'll
blocked.
fix this. We'll
Don't
fix
worry,
this.
it's gonna be
But
gone
first
soon.
off, next weekend is actually WonderCon in Anaheim, and in this episode they actually announced that one of the people from Boom Comics announced that there's going to be a variant cover art, which you can see right there,
Yep.
and the Power Rangers Hyperforce team is in the Shattered Grid.
Yes.
That is amazing.
And they'll also be there at.
Yep, they're going to
at
be.
WonderCon.
There'll be a signing, and they'll be signing this cover. I think they have a few. They have a few covers. I don't know if they're going to run out. Hopefully, they don't run out because I kind of want one.
Yeah,
But I got some news here. So there's actually going to be a Power Rangers Hyperforce panel where they're going to be not Hyperforce, a Shattered Grid panel where they're going to be announcing something special. They didn't say what.
No.
They didn't. They're going to leave you on the edge of your seats. But as soon as it's announced, it's going to be all over the web. So that is going to be in room 200B from 2:30 to 3:30 at the Anaheim Convention Center. So if you guys are interested in doing that, then you should probably check it out. And Boom Comics is going to have a booth there where the Power Rangers Hyperforce cast is going to be signing the covers. So what's going to happen is you're gonna get a cover, and then you're gonna just go down the line, and you're just gonna get it signed by, I think, at least five of the cast members from Power Rangers Hyperforce, and maybe even Yoshi. I don't know.
Maybe.
Is he technically he's part of the team, right?
Yoshi's gonna be there.
Yoshi's gonna be there.
They'll sign it.
Yeah.
He
And
actually loves his
the
fans.
one I want it to be signed by who's the game master, Malika.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think she's kind of cute. What's going on there? No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding.
Tried to say hello to her
Yeah,
once. And
yeah.
She was very nice. She
Where'd
said
you meet
hello
her?
back. I don't know, some freaking con or something.
Some con.
And she was very nice, you know, like, oh hey, hi, how you doing?
Yeah, that's
You're
awesome.
Like, oh hey, how you doing?
One more. There's also one more thing that came out in the news recently. I'm gonna let you listen to it since you probably haven't heard
Oh okay,
it yet.
all right.
But JDF is calling out CM Punk again.
Again.
First off, this is like, listen, Mayweather. The last fight I watched was Mayweather versus Pacquiao, and I was a little underwhelmed by it. It wasn't really balanced, and that's Pacquiao's fault there too.
Well, see, it was Pacquiao's fault for accepting the fight after he was pretty much like, well, I'm about to retire.
Yeah.
You know, like, and then you're gonna have to train up
years
really
ago.
quick. Yeah, now I have to train up really quick and fight this guy who, man, it wasn't fair, and that's why Mayweather even chose to fight him then.
Because he knows. That's why he
Mayweather
ducked
would have lost.
That's why he ducked and dived him earlier.
Yes, yeah. If it was literally 2 years ago, 2 years prior. He would have cleaned his clock. If it was 1 year prior, he would have lost, and it would have been on. It would have been a tech as far as counting, you know. Yeah. And then now he did it, so it was like, oh, okay. Now he literally has not fought. He hasn't fought in, was it a year?
A year,
and then a year and some change, and then I thought, forget it, dude.
Yeah.
Mayweather, he's a bum. He's a freaking bum. Look, Mayweather, you know what you are? You're a freaking bum. That's what you are.
Dude,
You're a little cheater. That's all you are, Mayweather. Mayweather, I promise you, I can't wait till the moment a real fighter steps in the ring with you.
He chooses.
It just cleans
He's
your
pretty smart
house.
about it. He chooses. He knows.
He's not
he
smart.
knows.
That's not
He
smart
knows.
because
He's
you
like, all right,
choose.
that guy's got.
Forget
I
Mayweather.
can beat that. Definitely beat the guy. Let's sign the contract. Have you heard? This is a little away from this, but have you heard that even now YouTubers are fighting each other?
Yeah.
There's this guy.
I am waiting for a YouTuber to talk some mess with me.
I know.
Woo!
There's this guy, I guess
light
his name
somebody
is
up.
KSI or something.
Yeah.
And he's calling out everybody. And the person that they want to fight is this guy KSI, who's like some British YouTuber.
Right.
And he's calling out Logan Paul.
Oh, come on.
Oh, yeah. So that's going to be huge. So, back to Power Rangers. Jason David Frank is calling out CM Punk again. So hopefully that happens. I'm going to play a little video so you can see.
Again, this challenge goes out to CM Punk. I don't understand why you're not fighting me. I'm an 8th degree black belt. People say that I'm too experienced to fight you. I know the matchmaker. I know fighters in the UFC. I know everybody. Millions of fans around the world want to watch me fight you. Also, I have a camp at Jeff Curran's camp. Rufus, all these people don't want to fight me. I don't understand why. Fans around the world want to see it. I got one of the best managers of all time, Sucker Punch Entertainment. Punk, step up and own the name Best in the World. Me and you, UFC, Dana, millions of dollars around this fight. It's going to be huge. Accept the fight. Come on, it's been years. Don't ignore me.
Damn. Come on, switch. Damn. You guys heard it first.
Yeah.
That is crazy. I mean, what are your thoughts on this?
What the fuck? Like, I honestly, my thing right now is just, I want it to happen.
You do?
I do, because I didn't think about it that way, but, you know, okay, yes, he is an 8th degree black belt, you know, and that does take training and everything, and it's not just like for show, you know, but it's CM Punk, man.
See, I haven't kept up with wrestling probably since after Invasion. Is CM Punk big?
Well, CM Punk is now in like, you know, in like, you know, mixed martial arts, like MMA, and He doesn't have an amazing record, but he's in there, and he's going in there, he's taking the hits. JDF was also though.
Yeah, but I don't think he was in UFC though. I think
he wasn't in UFC.
Yeah, he was some other.
He
was a lot.
Was it Pride Fighting or something like that?
Yeah, he was a lot bigger when he was in. Dude, he was huge. Now he's lean.
Yeah, well, now he's lean because now he doesn't have to do those he's not doing those workouts. He's doing the other ones. Like you, I saw your story over here lifting and powerlifting and everything.
I'm gonna tell you. I'll tell you a little bit later when we get to talking about Power Morphicon, what the reason is behind this.
Oh, word.
Yeah, there's an actual reason, but we'll get to it. So first, let's before we get into the episode, let's see who's in the chat right now. We got Mari. That's it. Is she a new name?
Mari?
Mary Villalobos.
Actually, yeah, I think it's kind of new.
Anna Miles, Edward Sanchez, Robert Lira, Jalen Glover, Blackwing. Mikey Perez. Ooh, Mikey Perez. He sent in that
Mikey
video.
Perez, love a boy.
Yeah. Mary Villalobos, Alan Cavillo, Mikey Perez. Oh, sorry. And Matthew Thompson. Matthew Thompson, he's gonna audition for Power Rangers.
Yeah, I know. I heard. I was like, man, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah,
this is big. We got a lot of people that we know going for it. Robin Chan is in there. Paradise Gamer is also here. So hello everyone in the chat. If you haven't heard your name, it's because we didn't get to see you say anything. So say something and we'll say hello to you too. Shout out to everybody that's out there. Shout out to you guys. We love you. Thank you for being here.
By the way, you guys, we have Power Morphicon coming up. So we urge you to ask first off, not Power Rangers.
No.
Not Power Rangers because that is not realistic.
I wouldn't suggest asking a Power Ranger.
I would not suggest it.
You have to think about it. We have to now try to get that video to that Ranger, which we're really busy. It's hard for us to do it. We're just gonna play it on here, and hopefully they'll see it. Doesn't mean they always will. Yeah. They're always busy too.
Yep.
So I suggest just maybe asking somebody that's within this community. Like, THS hashtagger people.
Yep, exactly.
Ask another THS hashtagger.
There's a good few THS hashtaggers.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And it's not all guys. I've seen some females in there.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
so I'm like, ask people. Maybe ask somebody that is also going to Morphicon. Maybe you got a crush on somebody, you want to say something. Yeah. Maybe you just have a friend and you're just like, you know what? I don't want to walk in alone. I want to make a big, appearance and I want to walk in with somebody. Ask somebody.
Have you seen that? Have you seen the first 21 Jump Street where they come out of a limo and there's like doves coming?
Yeah, I would do. Well, no, Johnny is getting the limo, so I'm thinking like we can arrange something.
Is he really?
Yeah, dude, we can arrange something.
Doves.
And be like,
we need doves, dude. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. But a few of you guys have sent in your videos. So if you guys do have videos,
Marine's not new. I apologize.
Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize. It's my first time on the show. So, if you guys do have videos, send them to fanquestions@thathashtagshow.com. Make sure they're videos though, because it's even more entertaining when they're videos. If it's just an email, I'm gonna read an email. It's boring. It has to be videos, or it's not gonna be played.
Exactly.
And be aware that they are gonna be played. We played Mikey's last week. He asked McDolly. We haven't had a response from her yet, but soon, maybe Saturday. You never know.
Yeah. That's interesting though. Looking forward to seeing what Beast Morphers has to offer next year.
Exactly.
Well,
that's
Massey's
a good.
going for it. We got Daryl's going for it. And then we have some other people, some other cast members that are going
so you guys announced one last week. It was Maverick.
That's right.
We have one this week, and it is none other than Jessica. That's Jessica. She looks like a Power Ranger.
Yeah, like literally. You look and you're like, all right, Jessica's in. Jessica's in. I can see.
Either way, out of the two girls, we win. It's a win-win.
It's a win-win.
It's a win-win. And they're not going to be like bitter with each other. It's not going to be anything. They both. I think honestly, they both have a really, really, really good chance.
Yeah.
And I am super excited.
Man.
I don't know. Who out of those two, who do you think is gonna get it?
I don't know. I'm like, I don't know what they're going for. It's really just, all right, do we want a blonde or do we want a brunette? That's all it is.
So
and then once they figure that out, they'll know.
Yeah, it's like either not Betty and Veronica, but is it Betty?
Yeah, Betty and Veronica. Betty and Veronica.
Betty and Veronica. That's crazy.
Man. That's pretty much exactly what it is. And,
either way, we win. And you guys said that Joe was their manager?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
That's dangerous. I want to see what happens.
Yeah.
Because Joe is manager. It's just a way so also Joe can fly to New Zealand. I think that's what it is.
Okay, this is what's gonna happen. So, start saving your money up right now. Okay.
Yeah.
So start saving your money up. You can bring your daughter too. Can you bring her across different countries?
Yeah.
So everybody, as soon as one of our hashtag crew gets it, we're all gonna go visit New Zealand.
Yeah.
Cause dude, just going to New Zealand. I mean, you got Lord of the Rings. You got
dude. Yeah. Honestly, I am set because I want to do the whole Lord of the Rings New Zealand tour.
They have the Shire?
They do.
Yes.
Okay, my friend Matt Robinson. He directed. He's directing the new Little Shop of Horrors.
Oh, really?
The revamp. Yeah.
Oh my God.
So Matt went for his wedding and everything, right?
My friend went for honeymoon too.
Yeah, that's what he did. Yeah. Right? Oh my God, he did the whole Lord of the Rings thing and everything.
Oh,
it was
so cool.
He has pictures. It was so ridiculous, and I was like, "Yo, I need to go. I need to go now." He was like, "It's something you're gonna want to do, but just don't announce it because people think you're a nerd. But do it. Yeah. And I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna do it."
I'm thinking like round trip. It's about $1,000 maybe.
Yeah.
So we just gotta save up $1,000.
About.
So if one of the hashtag crew gets it, we just need to go.
Yeah.
We just need to go.
We're gonna have to go.
We're gonna go. We're going to Auckland, New Zealand. If one of the Power Rangers is a hashtagger, so that's gonna be great. So
it gets cold and it gets hot over there in New Zealand. It's very true. Very true.
Yeah, it's very humid. Very humid. So I think it's best. It's time to get into this episode.
Yeah,
I think it's the best time. So like I said, I got briefed on what Hyperforce is really, and I was telling you.
Oh yeah.
I was telling you it's kind of like it's kind of like Legends of Tomorrow, but with Power Rangers.
That's exactly it.
Where they just go and they they try to mess with historic things in the Power Ranger universe without diving too much into it because they don't want to mess up anything.
Well, what they're doing essentially is protecting the timeline. So their whole job is just like Legends.
Wow.
At one time, I think Peter said they were going to call them schisms. But there was another show that called them schisms, so they couldn't do it. And they can't call them, what is it, inaccuracy, or what is it called?
Anachronisms or something?
Yeah, anachronisms.
Something
they can't call them that. And it was like, so they were just like, well, they're just making sure they fix the timeline. And that's what they do.
They're going against the Axis, or the Alliance or something.
Yeah, exactly. Now,
so who's the leader of the Alliance?
That's the thing. We don't really know. But on this episode, they said a few things that were interesting when they were like, it's a 5-proof plan or something like that. And they were like, one is to resurrect, take all the villains that have disappeared in time at particular times. Well, that's exactly why they've been disappearing through time. Blah blah. The Alliance has been collecting them. So that's they've collected Scorpina and some other people. I forgot. They were just naming off some people.
That's cool.
So they've been collecting villains all through time, or bad guys all through time. They also are looking to take. They want to. Wake up a particular evil or something like that. They want to save. Pretty much, they want to save Zordon.
Okay.
And all these other
He's
things.
still alive?
Yeah. Well, not. Oh, he's not. Well, as far as time goes.
Yeah, he's still
right. And I am thinking. Prevent the destruction of Zordon? No, see, there you go. Hyperforce is trying to stop the Alliance leader who wants to prevent the destruction of Zordon. That's right. Now, my thing is, there is one character in Power Rangers who is pretty much the reason Zordon was destroyed.
Oh, no.
We know he's supposed to be on the show.
So do you think he's...
I wonder, because remember, every time we've asked Chris, first time we ever interviewed Chris, we asked him, where would your character be now? He said he
wants to be a bad guy.
He did say Andros would follow what his father actually did. And then he'd end up just becoming a bad guy. What if this finally gets to be the moment? So Andros gets to come back, but he's a bad guy. So Andros is kind of like our Lord Dracon. But what he's doing, and they're saying he's evil, but what's evil about trying to stop what you messed up? Mm-hmm. That's what he's trying to do.
But the reason that Andros destroyed Zordon is so Zordon's essence.
So that Zordon wave could go through and clear up everything. But the thing is, without the Zordon wave happening, there's a lot of things for a lot of bad guys that would still exist. Yes. Rita, Zed, remember, Lord Zed turned into human, that guy with the sweater tied around him and all that. It was
weird. It's like, wait, time out, you weren't human.
Yeah, you were never human. So why did you turn? I don't know, but let that go.
That is a unique idea. So now we're gonna have to follow through with it.
I hope that's it. And guys, if I am right, remember, you heard it here. You heard it here
We're
first.
We're gonna put it in the title. We're gonna make that the title.
Ooh.
That way we'll remember, and then when we go back to the 2 previous videos, like there it is, right there.
Yeah.
There it is.
That will be it.
March 15th, 2018.
Andros is the Alliance leader.
Yeah,
that will be the title. Andros, the Alliance leader.
This is awesome.
That's it. I just think
honestly,
that would make sense.
That is
a
good
would
idea.
be really good.
That is a great
and
idea.
it runs well. And then, dude, it's something that Hyperforce should have been an actual comic as well with Boom. But the thing is, they're doing the Lord Draken thing right now. So you got to let that go through. But imagine, guys, yes or no? Is that not cool? Would that not be great? We know he's going to be on, and we know he said he's also going to be on towards the tail end of the season. So it's like,
Wait, who?
Chris.
Oh,
Chris.
really? He said?
Yeah.
Okay.
He said he's supposed to be on towards the tail end. You guys should watch that episode he had with
That's
Joe.
a long episode,
It
dude.
is.
I just watched it. That's where I got that clip. I was like, these motherfuckers are talking shit about me.
Yeah, that's right.
I was like, damn it.
They went right in. They have no problem.
I'm excited. I'm excited.
That would make sense.
Excited.
So just put it together, guys. Remember, I said it first, not Joe.
Not Joe.
I said it first.
I witnessed it.
There you go. There you go.
Hey, while we're at it, while we're doing the show, doing the wrap up, you guys put in the chat room what you guys think is gonna happen.
Oh, I would love to know. love to know.
So this episode was an interesting one.
Just like I said, just little bits that were like, ooh.
Bits.
After that, the rest of the episode was so boring.
Yeah, so slow. There is a good hour of them fixing a ship.
Oh my God! Why?
It's like,
why is that happening?
This is a good hour of it.
It was so boring. And then when they came back from their break and they're all eating burritos, and I'm sitting here jealous. Like, dude, I really want a burrito now.
It's a good hour. It's
dude.
It's crazy.
Oh my God! It took forever. And really, what did we get out of this episode?
Nothing.
What happened at the end?
What happened at the
I
end?
don't even remember.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
All right.
But that actually the end was a little. That was pretty cool. That end was all right. So what we learned is that the Alliance is doing something, and they were going back to the Power Rangers Super Mega Force time. So what the Rangers have to do to find out during Power Rangers Mega Force, the villains were, I can't remember his name, but he had an armada. It was just like it's like an alien invasion. There's just, you remember that legendary war.
Yep.
So they traveled to Orion's planet, Cameron Jibo's planet. Yep. But this is right before that this is right before he becomes the Silver Ranger.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh yeah, I have this.
So they traveled to his planet, which was so there's the little video of him. He's a miner. Yeah. So he's like, his planet's getting invaded by the Armada, and they're pretty much destroying his whole planet. So this is where they're going to. This is where they're going to meet him, and so they want to figure out more about what happened or what led to that whole invasion and the legendary war.
Yeah.
And to stop the Armada, and they want to help. So they go to visit this planet, and they find Orion. He's the only one on the planet because the planet's been invaded, and I guess the people have been wiped out. And they find him fishing in the water, and then they go to see him, and they at first they can't talk to each other because they have different languages.
Yeah.
But
Alpha, right?
Vesper.
Vesper. There you go.
She's able to translate and stuff. So and then I can't remember how that happens, but they all just get on the same.
Yeah.
So
it's kind of like, whatever.
Yeah.
The time travel function of the TARDIS, blah blah blah.
Yeah. So he's talking about how he found his morpher and like how his planet is in danger, and there's just ships like keep flying over his place. So then we get to this point where.
Sorry, I know, guys.
What?
That's gonna be annoying for sound, but
what happened?
I just wanted to put that there, so it's like we can both see it.
So then he goes. They notice that there's three little Armada planes or jets that are flying over, and so Vesper and them decide that, hey, in order to stop this invasion, let's put a virus, the Vengex virus, inside in these planes. So when they go to invade the world, then it's kind of like it kind of reminds me of Independence Day, where Jeff Goldblum and Will Smith go take a ship that they stole from an alien, and they go to bring it to the mothership and put a virus in there. That's that's exact. Actually,
right?
To be honest,
they put the bomb and they just blew it up. That's exactly what it was.
Exactly what they're doing.
But the Vengeance virus, though, is something that's been running around through Power Rangers for a while, and
it's from RPM, right?
Yeah, exactly. Which I know people hate and they're poop on that.
I like how this show
so
mixes takes parts from different.
It's cool callbacks because the thing is, and if you're not caught up on it, then you're like, oh my god, I need to catch up on this. I would really like to know more.
Yeah.
Now I'm interested. Like it made me have to go and start to rewatch RPM again when they started to bring up everything else. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to run through it right now. Like, dude, it's a really good season, but I wouldn't have really thought about it until this happened.
Yeah.
So it was like the whole Vengeance thing and everything, and how they had a whole storyline.
Third time Force Rangers.
Exactly, and then one of them is like pretty much a construct of Vengeance himself. I forgot which one it is.
Vesper.
Vesper. There you go. And it's just like it's so cool. So I like that callback. It's really smart.
She's like a cyborg or something, or a robot.
Exactly.
So in order to, so what happens is they like decide, hey, let's get one of these ships and put a virus so we can infiltrate the rest of the Armada.
Right.
So they decide. I think Chloe decides that she wants to create like a whirlwind with water or something and shoot it down. So they do that, and with a little help from what's Andre's character's name?
Dang.
What
I forgot.
is his name?
I usually remember, but
Yeah. So they team up and they knock down one of the ships. The really stupid thing about this show, or not this show, but this episode is that they knock down one of the ships. It goes down.
Yeah.
The two other ships just pick up the pilot and leave.
Fly off.
So it's like it's super, super, super convenient for them. I don't understand, but whatever.
Oh, man.
Whatever.
Well, hold on. Just to refer to what's happening in the chat right now. Matthew is on it right now, but one he does say, well, I think that they'll team up with Andros and make sure that Zordon doesn't die. Or does die. I'm sorry. But that would be awesome if Andros was a bad guy. But also, this thing. Also, did you guys hear that the chief creative officer of Saban said that Hyperforce is not canon to the main Power Ranger timeline? Whoa. The whole thing that they were pushing out was saying that it was canon.
Yeah.
So now he comes out and says that it's not. What's the deal?
Well, I want to see some links for that first.
Okay, yeah. That's true.
Before we jump on.
Yeah, I don't want to jump into heavy speculation, but I'm kind of concerned.
I mean, and then why would you even have them in Shattered Grid or?
That's true. Mm-hmm. That's true. But then
I'm excited to see them in Shattered Grid.
Yeah, right. Shattered Grid is really carrying on. Like, man, it's a genius story. It's a genius.
So they get on the ship and they find the ship, and this is actually, if you guys have watched Super Megaforce, this is actually the ship that Orion travels to Earth in. Mm-hmm. So really, what's going on is the Hyperforce team is just kind of like exploring the Power Ranger universe. Yeah, it's fine. They're exploring the Power Ranger universe on the sidelines, and they're just kind of. They're just intervening with certain stories. So in this story, they're talking about what do you call it? The Legendary War, which is one of our favorite stories because it has all the Power Rangers and they're all the legendary Power Rangers, and they're led by, of course, Tommy Oliver. But anyways, this story goes into right before. Orion goes to meet up with Troy and all the rest of the Super Megaforce.
Yeah.
Ciara, Hannah, and her team and everything.
Definitely.
So this is when we were talking about like it takes an hour for them to fix propellers or something, or like thrusters. And what I noticed at least with this episode, so Marv Peters' character is the leader, right?
Right.
But I'm noticing a little bit of tension or kind of like a power struggle between Peter or Marv and Jack.
Okay.
Character.
Well, there definitely is, because remember, you have to remember. Okay, this is something I don't know if you knew the whole background, but the thing is, so Marv stole his brother's badge and all this stuff and joined the Time Force.
Okay.
And essentially was a fraudulent Time Force Ranger. And Paul's what's Paulie's character? Jack pretty much found out, and what they kind of allude to, which I think they did confirm, he snitched on him. So he snitched on him, and then by snitching on him, boom, bada bing, bada boom, he ends up like, okay, well, you're out of here. We're taking your badge, and you're out of here, blah, blah.
Okay.
But the only reason he joined Time Force is to find his brother, because his brother was on a mission and then got lost in time.
You know what this kind of
that's the
reminds
whole
me of
thing.
a little bit? Is have you seen Lost Galaxy?
Yeah.
The Red Ranger Leo,
That's right.
he steals away, or he stows away onto Terra Venture. So he's not supposed to be there. He doesn't have a ticket or anything. So that's I like what they're doing here.
Yeah.
They're just like, and also Leo's brother is a Power Ranger as well. He's the Magna Defender. So I like what they're doing.
So yeah,
I like
and then Yoshi is supposed to be the Silver Ranger.
Yeah.
So it's like, so that whole thing.
Yeah,
So
so I
it's
did
like,
notice a
history
little
repeats
tension
itself.
between them. There was Jack had some plans on how to do things, but Marv had some plans also.
Well, Marv is the Red Ranger, man.
He's the Red
I mean,
Ranger.
so-
He's the leader. Jack, you have to
He's
realize.
the leader because he's the Red Ranger.
Yeah, you gotta realize.
I still hate that. I'm not a fan of that whole thing.
Of what?
Oh, you're the Red Ranger, so you're the leader?
Okay. Yeah,
I'm not-
I don't believe in that either.
But I
mean,
do enjoy the fact that Marv, his character, is flawed in a way, but it's flawed to a good extent.
Yes.
But I love that whole thing. So it's like, okay, you're a flawed leader. That's one of the coolest things I ever think when it comes to being a leader.
Yep.
One that's like, I'm not
It's
perfect,
better. It's
man.
better than a perfect lead. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you
I'm not
want
perfect.
someone with a little bit of who's a little dynamic and a little bit where you can connect with them. And with Marv, like I've noticed with Marv, he's a little undecisive on some things, and he's very impressionable when it comes to what his team wants, and which is good. Which is a good sign of a leader, that they're taking input from everybody.
Well, that's the thing. See, when we first started, there was a moment where Marv made decisions that almost killed Jack.
Really?
And Eddie, yeah, like literally. He made a decision, did a dice roll and everything with it, and it was like, oh God, no! And he's looking around like, everyone's dying around me. Like, it was horrible.
Oh.
And they were so close to dying. So then after that,
Then
he
kinda
changed his whole like movement character. So now it's like,
okay.
what's best for the team, and I have to make sure I'm doing this, I'm doing
And
that.
see,
No push for it.
that's like the perfect type of leader. I mean,
Yeah.
you learn from your mistakes. I don't know if you guys. Everybody has to make mistakes. That's the only way you grow. So see this show. We're both on Ninja Super Steel or whatever.
Yeah, definitely.
This is hands down way better than that.
Way better.
Way
This should
better.
actually be a show.
better.
It would be good because, okay, if this was a show and they were able to do this, the only problem is, shooting in New Zealand. And then bringing all these characters back to New Zealand. So it was like, okay, if they did it and they kind of recasted with a few other people.
Yeah,
and
of course you're
everything
gonna
like
have to
that.
recast at least Polly and Peter.
Polly and Andre. And maybe Peter too.
Why?
Because Polly would be busy.
Uh-huh.
Andre, a demanding schedule for actually shooting.
Yeah.
I don't think he'd be available for it.
If he was getting paid, I'm sure he'll
true, man.
take a
That's
break
true.
from his YouTube. Andre finds a
well,
way
then
to shoot
Polly
it.
probably would do that.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, all of them would probably
Yeah,
be
all
available.
of it. The only thing is Peter, because
Is
he's
currently
he's
out.
a currently
Yeah, you
Power
can't
Ranger.
come
So
back
that's
and
the
be-
only
yeah,
thing.
that's
That's
the
the only
thing.
thing.
You'd have to recast Peter. But man, it would be good as an actual show.
It would.
And
But I don't think Saban's gonna pull the trigger on that one. No,
How would you?
no, don't do that, man.
I'm sorry.
Don't do
I'm
that.
sorry. God, it happened. No, I'm sorry, but how would you, honestly? Because the thing is, pulling the trigger on it, that means, okay, I have to shoot everything in America. Or I have to shoot everything new. I can't, like...
Yeah, there's
take
no-
stuff
there's
from
no-
old
there's no-
footage
yeah.
Because these people are crossing over with other people. No. So
One
it's a
thing-
completely new creative thing.
One thing I'm super excited about though is at Power Morphicon, seeing cosplayers in those suits. I know it's
can't
gonna
wait.
happen. I
can't
know it's gonna happen.
wait.
I mean,
can't
I've seen
wait.
some renders of just the helmets themselves. They look awesome.
Dude, yeah, they do.
They-
Imagine, though, really, they could actually shoot a show and do all of this. Let's say, you know what, and you really went hardcore guerrilla with it. If you got all stuntmen and stunt women to be your cast, you know? So this way, you're like, all right, you're going to be in the suits, you're going to be doing your flips, you're going to be doing all that, blah, blah, yada, yada, everything like that. And we had a budget, after paying everyone, of $2 million.
$2 million is not. It's not too
$2
bad.
million's not a lot when you think about television.
No.
So $2 million, that's taking care of crafty, that's taking care of production, taking care of post, everything for $2 million, not including marketing. $2 million. You can possibly do a full 22 episode season. Really,
I think that's possible.
I think it's possible.
I think it's possible.
I wish it would be something that would. Yeah, I'm like, come on, Savon, just take it once and do $2 million.
Yeah.
I mean, $2 million is usually your budget for roughly. It probably is your budget for one season anyway. Probably even more than it. I don't know, but just throw in the $2 million and you can really do one, dude.
Just do it.
Really, think about it. You can have like Peter and Yoshi are both stuntmen and stunt coordinators as well.
Is Peter a stuntman?
Well.
Maybe.
Once follows the older brother.
Yeah.
It's, but dude, think about, oh my God. Think about an actual cast. Peter, Yoshi, and Johnny Young Bosch.
Yeah.
All three. Yeah. All Rangers, all stuntmen, blah,
I could
blah, blah.
see Johnny Young Bosch as probably Jack.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm just saying, it could work, man. Oh, why is this not happening for me, Saban? What are you doing? What are you doing, Saban?
But instead, we get shows where Sarah or Christiani is in a flight suit on a hover. What the hell? I don't know.
God.
So back to the episode.
All right,
they do a good hour of fixing that damn ship.
Yep.
Which is weird. But there is some funny parts in this. So they go with Orion to this cave and they're like huddling around the fire, and who is it? Vesper is like, they're having a conversation, and Orion was going to tell Vesper something, and then she goes, "Oh, you can't, you can't, I know you're falling in love with me, but you can't," or something along those lines. She runs into the rain, and then Chloe goes with her, like, "What the hell is going on here?" But later on, you see Eddie. He's kind of off by himself, being a little somber. And then
poor
Marv,
Eddie when he said that whole thing about everybody goes off and does this.
Yeah, Marv goes to talk to him. He's like, "Yeah, you got your brother," and I guess did he get turned down by Vesper or something?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Yeah.
But she's a robot though.
Still,
yeah. So I guess he just feels a little like alone. Out of place and alone, and that's a real emotion. That's a real thing. Like I remember, because me and my friend have been like best friends for a while, like for a long time, and we just hang out with each other, and just do bullshit for a while, and he got his girlfriend or whatever, and then she kind of took the place, and I remember I felt a little like Eddie. I felt like dude, I don't know. It's like I don't know what my identity is anymore. I don't know how I can contribute. This was a real thing that I related to. And it's awesome. I mean, like a Power Rangers show that you can actually relate to versus one like Ninja Steel, where the situations that they have. Maybe that scene where Calvin thought that Preston and his girlfriend were cheating on. Yeah. But other than that, this is one like young adults and adults can relate to this show.
True.
And so he felt a little out of place, and then Marv reassured him that he's not gonna feel like that anymore or whatever. I don't know how that got resolved.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's nice. Just from watching this episode, I learned a lot about their characters, and that's called character development.
Yes.
Character development, something that Saban doesn't have.
Yeah, something that's definitely missing in Saban's series. I guess I can understand why they were like the creative. No, it's not part of the canon.
Yeah.
Because something that I'm not involved with can't be canon because it's better.
I see.
Yeah,
Okay, so Philly Superman says Vesper broke up with Eddie.
Were they really together though?
I don't know.
But okay, all right, fine.
Yeah, that's. Eddie, they said. He also says. Peter Sidarso tweeted out a 3D model of the Hyperforce Red Ranger helmet.
Yeah, he did.
That's pretty cool. So then they they fix the ship, and then they tell Orion, "Hey, you can't tell anybody that we helped you. You can't tell anybody that about us or anything."
Yeah, exactly.
So then Orion goes, and he goes straight to Earth to meet the Megaforce team, and then they start reminiscing on. Have you seen that show? In the show, Orion goes and the girls take him because you'll see in the video. He's got long hair. He's got.
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
He does a kind of like a makeover montage.
Yeah.
This is actually one of Andre's favorite episodes from this series. This series was not good by any means. It wasn't good.
No.
And it has nothing to do with the cast.
No, it doesn't have anything to do with cast because honestly, I really love the cast.
In person, they're like the coolest people in the world.
They are probably one of the nicest
Cameron is awesome.
Oh yeah.
Ciara is the best.
Azim
is hilarious.
Yes.
Yeah, this team is just it's just I don't know. It's not. It's definitely not their fault. Definitely not their fault.
It's not.
But yeah, so he talks about that. So they're on the ship. And I guess Alpha 55 says something along the lines as things didn't go according to plan. The virus didn't happen, and so they have to they have to travel to that time to when the actual legendary war was. So which is pretty exciting because technically you're adding five more Rangers to that legendary war.
That's the thing, and you want to see it, but I'm wondering who actually is. Oh, is someone going to show up, or like who's going to show up?
Yeah, they
is it
brought
going to
up
be
a good thing
people?
too. Where they said, "Hey, what if they see us? It's going to mess up the timeline." But I think one of them said, "Like, there's going to be so many Rangers, they're not.
No one's going to know."
Right. So that makes sense.
It does. Mm-hmm. So I'm just wondering, like, okay, so when that happens. Is it going to be that thing? Because, oh, man!
Yeah.
Honestly, that was a dope moment.
That was a very cool moment.
Because it was, like, so much to recall, and you just get really excited over it, where you're just like, oh, my God.
Because, I mean, have you seen that episode?
Yeah.
That episode was pretty awesome. It was pretty great.
Seeing all the Rangers there, and it was like, they're like, oh, look, over there, it's blah, blah, and over there, it's blah, blah.
Yeah,
and they're on the cannon, and then that whole, but it was so cheesy and hokey when they walked up to the edge and then they stepped back. And it was like, wait, what's going on? Stay there for a bit. They were like, no. Now take off the suit and now we have to take another shot and put on this suit. All right, action. Walk up now.
Which is cool, which I thought was awesome.
It was great because it was like, you know what? Hey, Saban giving a call back. Like, hey, this is where we cut our teeth. This is where something was big. This is where something was important. And it was great to see it happen. I was like, great. I love when shows call back something, from their own, like, history. And it's great to see. It's fan service, but it's fan service and I am ready for it.
Yeah, and, like, I think even during the show, Andre was you could tell that his character was super excited just to be part of that. Because it's definitely a really cool idea to have this team be part of that war. Yeah. Because you're just adding more. You're just adding more to the
mythos.
To the mythos, exactly. Which is what's great about this show because there's so many things so many plot holes and so many things in the series that you feel like they could have done a little something with it.
They do. There was an episode, I forgot when it was, but they do stuff all the time. Well, they'll fill in plot holes. Oh, so this is why that happened.
Yeah.
And this is why Vengeance even did this in the first place. And this is why that. And it was like, whoa. When they started off the show, and they were just, almost every episode was like, this time period that we're in, and let's fill in a plot hole for something that happened in this series.
Yeah.
And let's fill in a plot hole for this series. And this series. And it's still, in the end, when there are moments where you're just like, this episode is boring, you can always ask, what plot hole did they fill?
Definitely.
And that's where it's like, oh, okay, that's cool. Oh, that's cool.
Exactly. Just imagine.
So it's just, I love that. Look at this.
This is actually.
My God.
This is actually. There's a reason I put it behind us.
Yeah.
It's just so we don't.
No copyright and everything.
Yeah. So technically, no, we're not. We're in the mix.
Yeah, exactly.
We're in the mix. So we're technically like the Hyperforce.
Exactly. Look at this.
We just got into the little timeline.
We're in the front row.
So So this.
Dude, look at this, man. Oh my God, it's like some of the best stuff ever to happen on.
This, like, honestly, the footage is great. It's just the storyline is bad.
Yeah.
The storyline. So this is exactly what's happening in Hyperforce. Orion and Troy are going to fly up to the main. This is the ship. This is the actual ship that the Hyperforce team is fixing.
That they fixed. Well, they stole and fixed.
Yep. So they are going to go fly up to the Armada to fight what during the actual show. They were going to fly up there to fight and kill.
Exactly.
But what's actually going on is that they're flying that ship up to the Armada so they can place there's the Armada, the main ship, so they could place a virus into the ship, so it messes up everything.
Yeah.
This is really cool.
God,
it's really awesome because
so
they
dope.
literally, this is what they're describing. That's what they're describing. They U-shape everything, the propellers. So that's awesome that the Hyperforce team did that. So
well, that the people that work hard to go ahead and create and put these things together and say like like the game masters, everyone working together to do this.
Yes,
like
this
that's a great callback, man.
They described it to a T and everything, like what the ship will look like, and it was great. So the problem is they got to the ship and something happened. They couldn't release the virus as they're fighting here. So I think it's Chloe.
Yeah.
Chloe has to go up to the ship and put the virus in manually.
Oh,
so earlier when they fixed the ship, they got the schematics to all the ships, and it's in their morpher. So Vesper kind of walked her through it, and so she's up there as they're fighting. And this is like you could just imagine like in the background. Chloe's somewhere over there.
Yes, like
She's
literally during this
from
now on, you have to remember Chloe was there.
Chloe was there.
Technically. And then, dude, but I love this because the thing is, it was just these two guys coming in, and they are going gung-ho, taking down everyone, fighting like, dude, look at, I love this whole fight. Awesome. This fight was so dope because the thing is,
he's not moving.
No, he is handling them.
He's like, literally like a Neo, where Neo's
exactly.
Like this, you know?
And they're like, oh, we're going to get you. He's like, nope, you're good. You're good. Nope, you can sit down. It's all right. Oh, man.
Look at that suit, man. See?
Yeah, when he...
Dude, this is like... Orion is probably one of the most underrated, like six Rangers, definitely. Yeah. And so Chloe's somewhere there, putting the little Venjix thing in there. Yep. And then, I mean, you guys know what happens in the war. So they fly down. That's just so cool. That's just super awesome.
Jeez, man, like this was good.
Yeah,
this was good.
That was awesome. So they fly down and they fight him on the ground, and then after they destroy him, that's when the whole army comes. Yep. And that's when all the Power Rangers come, and then that's when the Hyperforce team gets excited because they get to join in on the fight. They're like, yes, this is gonna be so awesome.
Man, they're like, now we get. And I know for Andre's character, it was big. Eddie's character, because Eddie's like historian, so it's like, oh my god. The history that I've read about, I actually get to be in. Yeah. It's like it's on a different level, man.
Imagine if Andre actually if Power Rangers real, and that's exactly his reaction to the whole thing.
For Andre, for this, it's his reaction. Literally, because the thing is like, okay, I get to be a Ranger, and it's like literally, I'm a Ranger. So from now on, it will go down in history that I was a Ranger. Like that's a big thing.
Dude,
it's a big thing, you know.
Imagine.
And me being his stunt double, I love it. Yeah. So it's like it's perfectly fine for me. I'm it's great.
I've had that situation where Power Rangers. I love Power Rangers. But me, initially, when I was growing up and as a kid, I was a Ninja Turtle fan. So
that's right.
So being able to you guys have seen mine. Being able to suit up as a Ninja Turtle, it's exactly like this. I was just like, oh my god. On stage with Vanilla Ice is like, dude, like meeting the actual actors from the movie and everything. It's so great. So this for Andre is exactly the same thing. So I'm like, this is great.
Yeah, and you get it. You get it. You exactly get how it is for him.
So it was great. The episode, that's pretty much. So they fought and they kind of had. There's a few cool scenes. I guess Eddie, Andre's character, had a scene with all the Blue Rangers where they're fighting together.
Yeah.
It would be really nice to see this visually. See what.
Dude, it would be great if we can go ahead and just touch up on it again. It would be great.
But so they fight. They finish him off, and they keep the timeline intact, which is great. I mean, if there's a way, if there's someone on YouTube, anybody there on YouTube that has an abridged version of these episodes, please let me know. Yeah. Post it in THS hashtaggers because I do want to catch up and I do want to follow the story, but I don't want to watch 3 hours of each episode.
I'll give you Appendix, and he only goes up to episode 12, but still, he just shot 13 and 14, so it'll be up soon. So I communicate with him all the time now. I do.
1 through 5, what would you give this episode?
Oh man, actually, now I have to rethink about it. They did have a huge moment and everything. You know what? I wanted to give this episode really a 1.
Oh,
I really did at first.
So based on this, I enjoyed this based on this. So that means the past episodes
the past episodes. No, I wanted to because it was it just the way the movement was for it. It was kind of like, all right.
And then the hour of fixing the ship.
Yeah, it made me so upset. So upset.
So
and I was like, you are going to get it for that. And then after that, now going over it, and it's like, the end, it was... The end was amazing because it did make me remember everything. And then you just showed it, too. And it's just... So, all right, building it up, it's getting a 3.
It's getting a 3. I'll go with you on that. I'll give it a 3. But if that's a 3, I'm excited to see what the past ones are and what the next one is.
Oh man,
the next
episode was a good one.
The next one that really was shot 2 days ago, Kyle Higgins was on it.
Yes.
Kyle Higgins was on it.
Yes.
We don't have access to that because we do not pay for Hyperforce
unfortunately.
now, so we wait a week.
He also wrote some of the episode. Well, he gave them a lot of pointers and said,
so
this is it and this is that.
Who created this initially?
Okay, so from what I understand,
you guys can tell in the chat too.
Hyper RPG wanted to make one. They were thinking about it. I understand Peter. When we have Peter here, he was he approached them with an idea, or they approached him.
But he didn't write the stories.
No, he didn't get to write the stories, but he did get to do the creation of the suits.
Okay.
And how that looked, the character design. He's in charge of that. And actually, everyone that they picked does help kind of contribute to the story.
Okay.
For their character and for even others. But I think it's just really hyper RPG. That took the time, got writers together, and everything.
They're pretty good at it because they got the mythos right. Everything is just good.
Yeah.
Everything's good. I like it. So
and then the thing is, they picked people that are actual Power Ranger fans, even though Chloe's character and everything. Chloe, she's a YouTuber, but the thing is, she definitely is a Power Ranger fan.
Okay.
Peter. Super duper
hands down Power Ranger fan.
Hands down. Andre and Paulie, which is interesting because people would think, oh, well, you were in it and blah, blah, and you weren't a Ranger. You're not really a fan. Paulie is a crazy, ridiculous
What I've noticed about this episode is, out of everybody, Paulie, Jack's character, he's the one that really knows how to play the game.
Well, Peter is too, but the thing is, Paulie is dedicated to RPGs.
Yes.
Not RPGs, but in D&D.
Yeah.
He loves D&D. He has his his own weekly D&D game that he does play. Yeah.
You can tell. And then
he knows the rules and he knows them well.
One cool thing about this too is it's all improv.
Yeah.
So you'll notice a little bit of they're you gotta let that pass because you gotta let it pass because this is real. This is real time shit.
The thing is, that's the thing that I wish a lot of them would take the time to run with. Don't do the just yes and. If you just play yes and, you're perfect when it comes to improv. You just have to accept and validate and then build. That's what yes and is.
Yes and.
Yeah. So
Did you take an improv class?
Oh yeah, my God, I was in improv for years, dude. I went to UCB. I graduated from UCB. I have improv is big. So the whole yes and thing, where it's something happens, you don't question it. You say yes to whatever they just said, and blah blah blah, and you just build.
We need to
build. So it's I swear.
We need to do. We need to do something. If you're good in improv, we need to have some fun with that.
Oh,
and not today, but with a bigger cast, we should kind of do what was that one show back in the day?
Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Yeah, we should do something like that.
Everyone said that. Daniel's Wayne Brady, and I'm I am. I'll break into a song.
The way we do this is the audience gets to choose the situation.
Yes, and then we run through it. Well, dude, you should have saw on our Riverdale. Sarah and I, we do it now. We do it even more on the Riverdale. We did it where it was how did that phone call go? And then she started going for it.
That'll be interesting. You gotta teach me how to do it though.
It's fun.
So I'll give it a 3 out of 5. It was a good episode. Yeah. And
what about you guys? What'd you guys give it?
Yeah, put
your
comments
now. I thought that people would start giving us their ratings too. I do see some. Yeah. 5.5.
Yeah. Okay. He said, "Where did Joe go from Hyperforce?" He's busy being Joe. He is hashtag Joe.
No, not Joe. When they say from Hyperforce, they mean Yoshi. Yoshi's character is called Joe. Okay. And Yoshi is, of course, Peter's brother on there, Mark's brother. And that's the question I had also. I was like, where did he go? Because now
is he a Sixth Ranger? Or is
he's pretty much a Sixth Ranger.
Okay.
He's Silver Ranger. They found him being lost in time. They found him. They brought him back. Okay. And I was like, hey, where is Joe? But I know Yoshi's busy doing something right now. But, So Joe's not there for a little bit. He'll be back.
Awesome.
It's just how it happens.
So, I mean, that's about it for the episode.
Yeah, man.
But let's talk we have a little bit of time. Let's talk a little bit about Power Morphicon. Are you excited about Power Morphicon?
I'm excited about Power Morphicon because, well, one, you're doing something, setting up for something, and I'm interested to find out what happens.
And another thing that we have to do, I don't know, are you here Saturday?
Yeah.
We need to shoot your video. We definitely need to shoot.
Yes,
we need to shoot
yes.
it out.
I need my
We're
video.
gonna get his video. It's gonna be awesome.
Video.
We're gonna make it fun. We're gonna make it awesome.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of people.
I may just piss Joe off and ask Tony.
Huh?
I may just ask Tony.
Oh,
Forget
we
it.
should go for it. Well,
Yeah, that's what I think I'm gonna do.
What? Are we not allowed to?
Oh no, we can't. Joe was like, no, maybe leave her to. No. I'm gonna ask Tony. So that's it.
Because I might shake things up a little bit as well.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah.
See?
So you never know.
Who knows?
It's gonna be fun. So I mean, we're gonna have Angel Go Prom, which is gonna be great.
Man, it's literally I haven't looked forward to something in a while like this, and it's just like prom, dude. I'm in.
Yeah.
I mean, we're doing limos and everything. We're going full on prom.
Yeah.
Full on prom.
Definitely.
Got a suit ready and everything, and I'm like,
dude,
man,
it's gonna be so much fun.
But I was like, man, okay, and I know because I was like, I love Zach, Black Ranger, blah blah. So it's a suit that still has a little bit of a touch of black in it and everything. It has to.
I'm definitely. I might get a new suit for it. I mean, I am due for a new suit.
Right. That's what. See. So I had one on. It's like charcoal, and I was thinking black on black for like the shirt and the tie and everything, but like charcoal.
I don't even know yet, man. I don't even know yet. We should probably make a trip down to like downtown LA. And get like fitted suits.
Actually, yeah, I was thinking, but there you can have one made and you're done.
Yeah. So yeah, the reason last year 2 years ago I ran a marathon and I was probably in the best shape of my life.
Ooh.
A half marathon. Let me be sure, not a full marathon, half marathon. I was in the best shape of my life.
It's actually 2 full marathons, so you're good.
Yeah.
It's because nope.
So yeah, so I'm trying to get back in shape.
Right.
There is also another reason, but so if you guys don't know, I asked Allison Sutherland to Allison Sullivan to the Angel Go Prom.
Right.
And like I told you guys, it's probably not best to ask Power Rangers. She messaged me and she wants to go, but she doesn't know if she can make it.
Right.
So,
true.
And I didn't want to put that pressure on her. That's one of the reasons why we urge you guys not to ask Power Rangers, because a lot of them, like Allison, is married. And they have their lives, and they don't know if they can make it. A lot of Rangers are going to be there.
Yeah,
a lot.
true.
But there's some that won't be able to make it because they live so far. And Power Morphicon doesn't. It's farther than last Power Morphicon, where it was in Pasadena. So it's in Anaheim. It's a little bit farther.
Yeah.
But so I am gonna say that Allison, for now, you're off the hook. If you do end up going, I still want to dance with her. That's it.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
fair.
Very
good,
fair.
good.
Very fair. So, being that means I technically don't have a date to Power Morphicon.
This man is back on the market, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
So that means something big. Big. So you're gonna start, telling ladies.
So I am going. The reason why I am getting stronger is I am going to attempt a certain move at Power Morphicon, and it's gonna be cool.
A certain move.
Move, like a certain dance move.
Oh, word.
Yeah, and
okay.
which means that I need to be a little bit stronger. Not too strong, but just a little bit stronger, just for safety.
All right. I already like what I'm hearing.
So,
I think I know what it is.
Since you're shooting your video Saturday,
okay, all right.
I think I'm gonna shoot my video Saturday.
All right.
And I think there's gonna be a fan that's gonna be a little mad with me, but sorry about it. Sorry about it.
All right.
There we
Let
go.
it be.
So
let
Saturday
it be.
is gonna be Saturday's gonna be the day that we're gonna shoot your video and we're gonna get everything out there, and then we're gonna boom.
Ooh. Do we have any other videos like anybody else recently?
No, I don't have access to that email.
Cool.
But
cool.
I'm sure we'll have some for Saturday. So you guys gotta send your videos in. Yeah,
definitely do it as soon as possible, guys.
Yeah.
Get it out there so we can play it, and you can go ahead and make sure that you lock down somebody.
Lock down.
Because if you don't,
like I said,
trust me.
Don't ask. First off, don't ask Power Rangers.
Yeah.
I mean, if you know them personally, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Like, I know Allison personally. That's why I asked her.
Exactly.
And I kind of wanted to one-up Joe because he has Ciara. So
Yeah.
it's like trying to figure out what
Yeah.
one of them,
Well, it's
but not
fine,
being
buddy.
realistic. So
Yeah.
and so don't ask Power Rangers. Try to ask someone in the community, maybe like a Power Ranger cosplayer or someone that you know, someone in the THS hashtaggers.
Yep.
Yeah. You're gonna ask.
Oh man, I'm gonna ask Tony.
Yeah. So we gotta shoot videos.
That,
shoot
like
videos.
that.
Like
It's gonna be a
that.
real good video.
Dude, that's gonna
an
be
amazing
like
video.
you and Tony. You guys gonna have a lot of fun.
Oh man,
If she
come
says
on.
yes. If
She's
she
gonna,
says yes.
she's gonna.
You guys are a blast. I love partying with this guy.
Right.
Even though there are some times we don't get to do it because it's not your weekend.
It's not my weekend.
But because you're adulting, man.
That's the worst. The moments I hate adulting.
It's worse, but I can't wait to be in your position.
Oh yeah, well, I mean,
Yeah,
hey, you
yeah.
know, a lot of people want that. A lot of
yeah,
people
I
do,
do,
and
yeah.
I'm just saying, it's the worst where you're just like, oh, I want to go.
Yeah,
I'll
but you just
look
got
at
you
everybody
got,
online.
but you got a bigger role.
That
man.
is very true,
You're
very true.
shaping the future.
The future, yeah, that's true, that's true. And then,
Shaping
but
the
on
future.
my weekends when I'm not, it's like, I'm out here,
Remember that
I'm
time?
doing horrible things.
Remember
Like,
that time at Anime Expo?
Oh yeah, see, like man,
You have the worst videos of me.
Oh, I did,
The worst.
I did.
So that's something you guys get to look forward to
my
if you guys are gonna hang out with us at Power
Yeah,
Morphicon.
definitely.
Because it's gonna be a blast.
Woo! I just know Power
Oh, my
Morphicon.
God.
I'm gonna be wild.
Is Power Morphicon
smack
weekend?
insane.
Is that a adult weekend? Or is
It
that
will
a
be. It will be my fun weekend. It will
It's
be
your fun weekend
It
for sure?
will be. It's automatically.
yeah!
Like WonderCon is my fun weekend.
WonderCon's your fun weekend? Are you gonna go?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, man.
I got a
Come
room
on.
if you wanna go.
I guess I know where I'll be. I guess I know exactly where I'll be.
Because we're
guys.
gonna be at WonderCon because we're gonna go meet the Hyperforce cast.
Hyperforce cast.
Joe's
so-
gonna probably
Exactly.
do some
Yep.
things with them. We had an interview with Andre, but something happened.
So we'll have a new one.
Yeah, we'll get a new
Oh, and
one.
it's gonna be so good
So
this time
yeah,
too.
that's a good thing. That's one thing to bring up. If you guys have any questions for this Hyperforce cast, please send it to fanquestions@thathashtagshow.com. It'd be best to send a video because so then they could see you. But if it's not, I mean, we could just it's got to be a video. Got to be a
Yep.
video, so we can show them.
Trust me, we love playing it because
Yes.
they actually like those much more than they like the written ones.
Exactly.
They love them where it's like, "Hi, Sarah, I have a question," blah blah blah. Because then they love to watch it because
Yes.
it's funny. Most Rangers are not really egotistical, so they hate to see themselves on camera. But one thing they all love to do is watch their reaction when someone's talking to them. But who doesn't? Because it's like you're on camera, you're just like this.
One thing that we need to do is get Andre to do that Power Ranger game.
Oh yeah.
Dude, he would do so good.
Oh dude.
He would probably be faster than Peter, and Peter was fast.
Peter was quick.
Peter was fast.
quick.
Like you guys just put down the thing, and he was done. I was like, time out.
We were like,
What's
all right,
going
well,
on?
we'll show you what it is. He was like, oh, okay. I don't know if I'm not good at
Yeah,
all right,
that
how's
was
that
quick.
look?
That was
And it was
quick.
like, dude, that's not fair.
So yeah, so send in your fan questions for them. Send in your proposals to the same email, fanquestions@thathashtagshow.com. So yeah, I think that's about it.
Yeah,
I
I think
think
we're good.
we did it. We
Think
did
we're
it.
good, man.
Where can
So-
we find you on social media?
Oh, well, you can find me right there on the, right there where it
Battlestar
says it, Battlestar Galactica.
Yep.
Find me everywhere on social media right there. You'll find me on Facebook, Battlestar Galactica, Instagram, Battlestar Galactica, Twitter, which I really don't care about, but that hashtag, or is it...
I'm still trying to figure out
that
Twitter.
hashtag BSG. I'm not a Twitter fan.
I don't
dude.
understand. I
hate
don't really
it.
understand it.
I hate it.
But I do like that interaction between you and celebrities is so like the
It
bridge.
is easy
It's
on
just-
Twitter. It
it's-
should be easy on Instagram because
It
that's where
should
everything
be,
should be.
yeah.
That's my opinion.
You can
Snapchat's
find me at Snap. I just posted about. I was like,
Yeah, that's
I
right.
don't understand. And because do you know why?
Oh yeah, that!
Dude,
oh my god,
did you guys
that's the
hear about
slap
that?
and the crisp.
Who does that? Who does that?
Oh my
That's if you guys don't know about the whole Rihanna Snapchat thing. Who does that? Snapchat, you are done. You're
Yeah.
dead.
P.S. Snapchat, you just went the way
You're
of
dead.
H&M.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it. You and Toys R Us both
Oh,
gone this
Toys
year.
R Us R.I.P. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
exactly. Both
But
gone this
you
year.
guys, listen, Toys R Us, Blockbuster, you guys didn't evolve. That's why you're dead.
Yeah.
That's the only reason.
Yeah.
It's survival of the fittest. That's
It
it.
is, and
That's
I
it.
can't wait to rummage your stores
Exactly.
and get as much stuff as possible.
Legacy
yeah,
stuff, Power Ranger
yep.
stuff. It's gonna be crazy.
I'm
We're
telling you,
probably, you know what we're gonna do? We'll go on that hashtag show's Twitch, and we're gonna go over to Toys R Us, and we're just gonna
Ransack.
just
Like, oh my god, put stuff in.
50% off, 50% off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
we'll give you guys something. Who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows? But yeah,
man.
you can find me on all social media at Jezzer Zeus, and you can find us on Saturday on Ranger Wrap Up for Super Ninja Steel.
Yeah.
which I won't be super excited to do. Well, hopefully, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes.
We'll see the episode.
Yeah.
You know, who knows?
So thank you guys for watching, and please share us with all your Power Ranger fans. We don't want to be a kept secret. We want to be shared with everybody. Share us on all your Power Ranger fan groups, everything. Because honestly, I'm gonna put it out in the air right now.
Oh, here it is.
All of our shows are the best Power Ranger, Power Ranger review shows out there, hands down. I think we are the best Hyperforce review show.
I think so.
I think we are.
So.
We are the best Hyperforce. We got everything. We got retro Power Rangers. We got current Power Rangers. We got the Sentai. Sentai universe,
seriously,
and we got this. We got Hyperforce.
Yeah, like, dude, we're covering every bit.
Killing it.
Every bit.
Killing it.
Like, you know, and I mean, we're partnered up with Saban right now.
Exactly.
We're doing
Who's bringing you that Angel Go Prom? Who is bringing you to Power Morphicon? At least two of you, MJ Spud and Larry Newbell. Who's bringing you there? Who's doing it better than us?
Well,
nobody.
Who's giving you the breaking news? Who's giving you the interviews? Who's giving you any of that? We are. And the thing is, we're doing it because we're fans as well. We understand what you guys want, and we want to make sure we give you exactly what you want, because it's what we want. Yep. So, we want Saman, we want Power Rangers to be better, and we're working hard to make sure it is.
So share us out. The bigger we are, the better stuff you get. Hands down. You'll get, listen, you get all the Power Ranger interviews, the Power Ranger games, all the merchandise, you get everything. There's so much that hashtag show and Power Rangers has to give to you, and we're doing it for you. We're doing it for you guys because we love you guys.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. Like, for example, Larry Newbell. For your birthday, we wanted to go ahead and have something signed. We did. We got it signed for you and sent it out to you.
Yep.
We love to do this stuff for you guys.
Yes.
The community is something that interacts so well. So let's interact. Let's the community grow even larger.
Share us.
That's it.
I wish there was a way that we could keep track of you guys who you're sharing us to, but there isn't. If there was, we would be eternally grateful, and you guys would be getting cool stuff. And you know, like, I like doing this. I like our team. I like everybody here. And it's fun. This is fun, and we're doing, like, when you can go to work and have it be fun. It's not work.
It's never work when you're having fun in a job.
Yeah. So share us out, and be sure to if you like any of the videos on that hashtag show or Pop Culture Renegades. Pop Culture Renegades is a little on a hiatus right now. Yeah. But they will be back. They will definitely be back with a vengeance, definitely. So subscribe to them, and we also have our AU team on Twitch.
Oh yeah.
One thing.
It's growing, and you guys need to make sure you're in it.
One thing that we didn't mention that we are excited to be participating with next week is Krypton. Yes.
Well, Sci-Fi has a new show, and it's called Krypton. It's pretty much Superman, but what's happening on Krypton almost 25 years before he's even born, I think, right? And there's a little bit of time travel in it, but I don't want to spoil anything. But Wednesday, we are having a watch-along, essentially.
An after show.
Yeah.
With Nerd HQ and Sci-Fi, and it's going to be great.
Well, it's the official Sci-Fi Krypton after show.
The official Krypton after show. Isn't that crazy?
That's amazing. With Sci-Fi and us.
Nerd HQ.
And Nerd HQ.
Who the company is owned by none other than Shazam himself.
Yes.
Zachary Levi Chuck. So, I mean, dude, I'm so excited about this.
I
love Superman. I love Superman. I used to love Smallville in its prime. Like, it was so great. This is so exciting.
This is big, and it's big for us fans as far as when it comes to superheroes. I mean, come on, Sentai itself is nothing but superheroes. Yep. So let's focus on one of the most iconic superheroes ever, Superman. And we're gonna get a breakdown concerning Krypton that we never have gotten before.
So excited.
And we're gonna be able to sit there and watch it with you guys and break it down in a way that no one else will be able to.
So excited.
But we'll be able to give you all that information and break down the show in a way that you deserve. So join us there on Wednesday. Is it what time?
Wednesday, I
want to say like 8, 9.
Yeah, right. I want to say 9 because right after the show.
Yeah.
So watch the show Krypton on Sci-Fi, and then come to watch us with that hashtag show and Nerd HQ, because we're bringing you it's called Straight Out of Straight Out of Krypton. Straight Out of Krypton is coming at you. The official after show for Krypton.
Yeah.
This is gonna be cool. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
So excited.
Big things happening.
This
we're
is
growing,
exactly what we're talking about.
Exactly.
This is exactly. We're bringing you the best content that we can provide. Don't keep us a secret, because you guys, it's just gonna get bigger and bigger and bigger, and you guys are on the ground floor.
See, that's the thing, and you guys got to realize that being fans on the ground floor of something as it grows, this is what always happens. Everyone will always remember the people that were on the ground floor, and we'll be shouting you out as everything gets bigger and larger and larger.
Let's
give
the supporters right now a shout out.
Exactly.
We have Philly. Philly has been very active.
Yeah.
Philly Superman. Thank you for watching the show.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. You're the best.
See you on Krypton.
Matthew Thompson, thank you for watching the show, and good luck with that Power Ranger audition.
See?
Mary Villalobos, sorry, I thought you were a new person. Well, welcome back to that hashtag show. And it's very nice to meet you. Virtual handshake.
There you go.
Blackwing, also one of the veterans on this
family,
team.
Man.
We give you a hard time, but we love you, man. We love
Exactly.
you. Who else we got? We got Edward Sanchez. Edward Sanchez
approved.
Yep, there you go.
Boom,
Jalen Glover and your golden voice.
Come on.
Yep. Robert Lira. You've called a few times on Skype. Allen's in here all the time. Mikey. Oh, Mikey. I have some bad news for you, my friend.
Oh, boy. We'll wait.
Yes.
We'll wait to see that bad news.
Well, you said who you were going to ask. So, Mikey, it's going to be a competition, buddy. So... just put that together. I'm just gonna say.
Oh, so that's.
I'm sorry, Mikey. I'm
All
sorry.
right, it's happening.
Sorry.
It's happening.
So we're gonna both put videos out in the universe, and we're just gonna see what happens.
Yeah.
So Robin Chen, I'm sorry. I saw that you said I'm available, but I got my eyes set on somebody else. So we'll see how that goes. And Tony's in here. Tony's in here. Oh well.
Hey, Tony, I'm glad you're here to support.
How long have you been here, Tony?
Hey, how long have you been here? Did you get to hear everything? Did you get to hear?
No. You didn't see anything?
No. Whatever.
You'll see
Anna
Saturday.
Miles. Hey, shout out
Anna.
to you.
Hey, real quick. Sorry. If we promised you something, please message me on Facebook what it was, because we had some studio stuff that we had to move some things, all our stuff got spread out in different cars and stuff.
Yeah.
And we all don't live near each other.
No.
I mean, some of us do. We all don't live near each other, so it's I have to go find the stuff that we promised you. So message me what you want, and I'm gonna get it to you guys. I have to find them. But I have to know what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
So you guys got to tell me. A few of you have, but you guys got to tell me what it is. Unfortunately, there are a few things that you'll find out later, Tony. She says, "Why? What happened?"
Oh, you'll see. You'll see.
You want to wait till Saturday, or you want to see the video?
I want to wait.
You want to wait?
Yeah,
Okay. All right, we'll wait. So if there have been a few things that we had lost, but I will send you something that's even better. So don't worry about it. So message me on that. So thanks again for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to keep up to date with everything trending
in geek pop culture.
Yeah.